Going back to last season with when Don took over, just the results that you guys had under him, how much was it about him just really instilling belief at the group at that point with where you guys are at, just how much adversity you had sort of encountered for those couple of months beforehand?
Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can put one single thing that it was that kind of turned it around, but uh, it wasn't going to get worse from a result standpoint. I mean, we were going to win some games at some point, and I think that by him adding a fresh set of eyes on how he wanted us to play, it really instilled some confidence in a lot of the guys, and myself included, especially look at guys like Casey and Tomer and some of the younger guys that played really well down the stretch. It definitely let them spread their wings a little bit and play much better.
Are you curious to see just how this group can come together with just all the practice time you're going to have? I mean, Donnie only had 12 practices, and you guys had no rest beforehand whatsoever.
Yeah, it's going to be a normal season, and that's exciting on a lot of different fronts based on the last couple of years. So I think we're all looking forward to that, and it's going to be we're going to get some normal progressions into how we're going to play and the things that Donnie wants to instill in us as a team and the values that we want to create. So definitely looking forward to a clean slate.
You were a very consistent presence 2 years ago, and it seemed like before you got hurt last year, you found that level again. But getting to that point last year, just with the injuries and so forth, just how hard was that for you last year overcoming that?
Yeah, it was a very difficult year for me last year. I didn't start the way that I wanted to. I mean, I just couldn't turn the engine on. It seemed like it was a long time off without playing hockey, and it took me a little bit longer to get going. And once I got hurt there, before I came back for the last 15 games or so, and had a bit of a mental reset as well, and was able to find my game and find some clarity, and I found a spark for sure, and that's how I tried to play the last number of games, and so just looking to in saying that, every year is a new season. You don't get to just keep running with what you did last year. I mean, that's the thing about the NHL is everybody starts at zero. You got to earn it every single year, whether you're the Tampa Bay Lightning or the Buffalo Sabres. And we're all looking forward to a fresh start. And me personally, I'm looking forward to coming out with a better start this season.
Do you feel that's a spark again? I guess you seem excited. You always seem to be ready for the next thing. How do you feel this year?
I feel great. I'm. The guys that we have in there, they just love the game. Everybody just wants to play, and we just had a practice out there, and guys are saying no, let's keep going. We want to keep going, and then everybody's staying on the ice after, and guys just want to play hockey, and I think that's going to be pretty infectious for our room, and for me as an older guy, it's a lot of fun to see, and none of us are under any illusions that of what all of you in this room and all the other media members outside are picking us to do. We're not dumb, and but there's going to be a lot of enthusiasm. There's going to be a lot of belief inside our locker room, and that's what counts for us.
Are you seeing confidence from Casey, whether it's on the ice, off the ice, just what he did last year?
Yeah, I think he's starting to find a voice, and if you would have told me 2 years ago that he would be at the level of maturation that he is now on the ice and off the ice, I might have said that might not have happened, but he's there, and very proud of him on a personal level, and somebody that's from Minnesota, and I've followed his career a little bit before he got here even, and with him being in the World Juniors and going to the University of Minnesota, so he's really stepped into his skin nicely, and I think that he's only going to keep getting better and keep growing up on a personal level too.
He's given you a lot of credit since he's been here, kind of you took him under your wing and kind of helped him out
as a veteran through the whole thing. Are you trying to do the same thing with Dylan too?
I don't really try to do that with anybody, to be honest with you. I just try and be who I am, and I enjoy the teaching aspect of things. You know, I when I first got in the league, I had guys that did the same for me, but it's organic. It's not something like, oh, you know, I'm going to go pick Dylan Cousins because he, you know, is projected to be a second line center or whatever. Like, so I'm going to go mentor him because of that. I just do it because he's a good person. And so whatever happens organically is going to happen. Same with Mitzi and Dolls. And there's relationships that become further along and are more natural than others. And, you know, for me, I just try to be myself and nothing else.
What do you see? I mean, Craig Anderson is there aren't a lot of 4-year-old goaltenders. What have you seen being around him now a few weeks that makes him, you know, be able to thrive into his 40s?
I like Andy. He's a funny dude, and you know, just he works hard. He works extremely hard, but he works smart, and he reads the play so well. And bit of a hybrid style. Reminds me a lot of Evgeny Nabokov when I played with him. Like different types of goalies, but similar style. Where I was like, you know, they're gonna flash out a kick save every once in a while, and you're gonna get pissed off. You think that they're not trying or whatever, but they are, and they just know where you're shooting, so they're just gonna throw a little flare out there. But he reads the game really well. Takes a lot of pride in his craft, and it's great to see see a guy in his 40s that's still kicking.
Thanks, Scott. Thank you, Cal.
Yeah.